I need you to cut the wires into 3 different sizes, like half circles. The biggest one will go in the middle, and don't worry so much about sizes being exact. The middle-sized one will be here, and the smallest one will be at the very back. Right, then I need you to roll your gum paste relatively thin. And you can also see as I work with my gum paste, I don't need to constantly put powdered sugar on my surface. If it feels like your gum paste is sticking way too much or that it's not this consistency, then maybe you need to wait for it to cure more. Or maybe you need a little more shortening. So to make the hood of the carriage, to me it's not really an exact science. I almost always undergo trial and error for this. So wait a second, this one's not sticking in. So kind of estimate the size and make a half circle kind of. Okay, so in this particular design, I guess many of you will have other ideas on how to do it. This is what I recommend for, I'd say, beginners. It's easy, it's how I do it. Alright, try to flatten at the very end so you can kind of hide this part. Alright, so we're gonna fold the very end, so I'm just gonna make sure before I start gluing stuff that that's pretty much the size that we want. So let's put a little dab of glue and glue on the sides. You can reinforce these parts with gum paste strips later on, but the most important part here is to just capture the grooves that we have made for the hood. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle sometimes. So make sure that your gum paste is not too thin, because sometimes just working with the ridges that you want to create will make them break. And sometimes if it's too thick, it's also difficult to work with. It's kind of being difficult right now too. Right. Just work from the front. This is not looking as pretty as I wanted it to be. Alright, I'm going to make some adjustments. Right. Because I really want the ridges to be seen. So sorry it's taking a while. use some glue to just make sure that things will stick together. Alright, let me just spruce this up, fix it up, and at least you get the general idea of what it's going to look like. Alright, you can also glue the front part. And you could also use a very thin layer of gum paste and just put it under the side just to hide the wires. Alright, now we're on this side. Now guys, you could use whatever color you want, whatever shape that you can think of. But I usually just add something here to kind of make it look a little more neat on the edges. There. I'm not super happy with how this is turning out because it's not turning out the way I wanted it to initially. But there. So I hope this gives you guys an idea on how to make the top part of the baby carriage. If you have made it and you are happy with your results, please post your pictures on my Facebook page. I appreciate it. Thanks so much, and you guys have a great day.